Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to compare my Rapoo C280 webcam that I'm using right now with A4Tech FHD 1080p PC webcam on Linux Mint 22.1. If you're interested, watch this video. Okay, so most of you already know that I am running the latest and the greatest Linux Mint 22.1 in my X79ZD3 mod computer. And now what I'm going to do, because when I upgraded when I updated my Linux Mint 2022 to 22.1, I've noticed a minor change or slight change in in the video that's being captured by my Rapoo C280 camera. If you will notice, this video, the whole video that I'm going to do right now, there will be no editing or no filter added, no audio enhancement or whatsoever. Whatever you hear from on this video, whatever is that you're seeing right now, no filter, no edit, no filter, and no audio enhancement or whatsoever. Okay, now is this is from the audio that you're hearing right now is coming from this. This is my wireless microphone, and that I'm slightly modified so that I can put it in my shirt and put a magnet on it, so I will not have any problem. The camera that you're using right now, that I am using right now to capture this very video that you're looking right now, is my Rapoo C280 that I have been using for almost all the videos that I have here in my channel. Now, yesterday when me and my wife met in a QQ, it's a ramen restaurant. So I bought some coffee. So we walked back home, and on the way, when I finished my coffee and I was about to throw my coffee cup in garbage bin, I saw a USB port sticking out in the garbage bin, and the garbage bin is full of dry garbage. Not exactly garbage as I may call it, but it's a garbage bin with items on it. And I only noticed that there's a USB cord sticking out. Out of curiosity, being a basurero, as what we may call it here, in me, so I pulled out the cable, and comes out attached with the cable, the USB cable, is an A4Tech. It has a logo at the front, on the base, or on the base it says A4Tech, and at the front it's it says HD 1080p. So I tried testing it in an online webcam test. So in order for me to identify what is the model of the webcam that I'm using, okay, and it says A4Tech FHD 1080p camera. And so, okay, wow, it's working. I'm not quite sure what is the reason why this guy throw this perfectly working camera. Okay, so what I did, I tried to plug it here in trusty um, my trusty Linux. This is my Linux desktop, as you may already know. This is I'm running the Linux, the latest version. I've updated this Linux Mint even before I started filming this video. So what I have right now is the latest and the greatest version that I would say of the Linux Mint 22.1. I have the latest kernel. It's running very smoothly. I have no problems with it. So I tried using the Rapoo C280. This is my go-to webcam that I use all the time. Then I noticed that there is a slight delay. There's a millisecond delay, you may notice. Okay, so what you're hearing right now actually is the audio coming from my microphone. So let me just turn this off for a second. And this is the audio captured by the Rapoo C280 microphone. Okay, no editing, no enhancement, no whatsoever. Whatever you hear right here, well, maybe it depends on your headphone or your headset or the speaker that you're using, but this is the audio being captured by the Rapoo C280 microphone and in a Linux Mint 22.1 operating system. I'm using OBS. It's let me show you my desktop. So I start with the Rapoo C280, and you will notice there was a slight delay. Usually during my editing, I adjust it a little bit. So in order to sync with my mouth, the sound of my voice that will sync in my mouth. Now, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to disable the microphone of the Rapoo C280, and then we will go to the A4Tech webcam. So I'm going to mute the microphone. And this is the A4Tech FHD 1080p camera, and that I got literally, this is free because I found it in a garbage bin. Honestly, I found it in a garbage bin. Even my wife was terrified when I pulled out and yanked the USB cord from the garbage bin, and comes with a camera, but it's still look unused. It's really brand new. Later I will show you the camera. Because I'm using it right now, but the audio is captured, my voice is being captured by the microphone coming from the captured by the microphone of the A4Tech FHD 1080p, and also the voice is actually almost in sync with my mouth. What I'm trying to say here, every time that I open my mouth, or let's say I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this I'll do this now in Rapoo C280. So let me just mute the microphone, and then we'll go back to Rapoo C280. Okay, so now this is the Rapoo C280, and as you may notice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a slight delay. Let's go back to the A4Tech. Let me mute my audio again of the Rapoo C280. And here it is. And even you may notice the white, now the wall is white. The background or the wholeness of this video looks white compared to the Rapoo C280. It's a bit dark. I mentioned same settings, same everything. Let me go back to Rapoo C280. Okay, as you can see, this is a little bit dark. My skin tone is different, but I'm liking. I like this way much better compared to the A4Tech, because the A4Tech I may need to do some. Because to me, this is the color. This is actually my real color. This is my actual color. I am dark brown. Okay. Now let me go back to the A4Tech. And this is the A4Tech. So this is the best part about this kind of video or being captured by the A4Tech, that I can easily just add some filters or make an adjustment. Okay, but it's too bright for me. I'm not quite sure. I'm liking it somehow, but I prefer way much. To me, it looks way much better. The video that's being captured by the Rapoo C280, to me, it looks way much better. And the audio, I forgot to mention that perhaps you may hear some whining sound. That's the fan coming from my PC and another fan coming from the electric fan. So this is how it sounds. Let me just mute my mouth for a second and you will hear the sound captured by the microphone. Okay, so you may hear, I'm not quite sure if you can hear the chirping sound and the chirping bird from the outside or coming from the outside. There are a lot of birds actually here, so I like the sound of the bird. Now let's go to the Rapoo C280. Let me mute my sound again. Okay, so this is the Rapoo C280, and I'll be quiet for a few seconds so you can hear the background noise. Okay, now maybe you can actually compare. So I think the Rapoo C280 has some noise suppression a little bit compared to the A4Tech FHD 1080p. And there's another thing that I would like to show you. I'm going to turn off my light right here, the source of light that I'm using, and I'm going to show you the difference between Rapoo C280 and the A4Tech 1080p. One moment. And right now we're on Rapoo, and it's dark. I'm not quite sure who's this. Oh no, that's not someone standing here. This is my lamp that I used to work when I'm doing my micro RC work. Okay, so let me just turn this back. Let's turn this off. Now we're going to let me turn this back on. Okay, so then automatically you will see there's some the adjustment is really fast in Rapoo C280. Now let's go to A4Tech. So let me just turn off the audio. And okay, so now we're back. This is the Rapoo of the A4Tech 1080p. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn off the light. See the difference. Although the background light right here, it's already been, it's like blurry or fuzzy. I'm not quite sure. So you can clearly identify, you cannot identify whatever is behind it within this white light. This is the direct sunlight coming from outside, because it's, what time is it? It's almost 2 p.m. Okay, but it's usable. As you can see, you can recognize what I'm doing right now compared to the Rapoo C280. Let me just transfer back to Rapoo C280. See, I am talking while the microphone is off. So what I'm trying to say earlier is that you can clearly identify, or you can see the difference of the things that I have behind me. So I'm guessing that the Rapoo C280 captured this differently compared to the A4Tech. So okay, so now since the A4Tech, as you can see, it adjusted its camera. So even in low light, this is the lowest. I have no light other than the one peeking, or the one coming from here. This is also coming from the sun, and behind me as well, that's light is coming. So you can use the A4Tech FHD 1080p in a low light situation, just like this one. This is cool. Okay, let me turn back, let me turn on the lights again. Okay, So now you're good. And immediately you will see the items, all the items behind you that you can actually get. There is a tape dispenser right here. Alexa is right there. Okay. So that's it's cool. I mean, I just noticed earlier when I'm trying to test the both camera, and then I accidentally turned off the lights right here, and I noticed that both has different. I'm not quite sure. Now, this is the best part. I'm sure you'll be interested. See, I forgot to turn on the microphone right here. Okay, but by the way, I was saying earlier is that we're going now to compare the price of Rapoo C280 compared with um, the A4Tech FHD 1080p. Yeah, let's go to Shopee. And if you're interested, I'm going to leave link in the description box. Okay, just give it a few seconds. Okay. So let's go to Rapoo C280, and this has the mall, and it says 60% off. Really now? Wow. Last mall. No, it's a Shopee mall. Okay, so this is the Rapoo C280 coming from the Rapoo official store. So if you're going to buy it now, it's with a voucher, it will cost you only 1,359 pesos. This is pesos here in Metro Manila, Philippines. Okay, now let's see how much the A4Tech. By the way, let me show you what my A4Tech FHD 1080p camera. Oh, and by the way, I noticed there's a driver that shows here. In Linux Mint, you don't need to install any driver. Okay, so this is what my camera looks like right now. And to think I got this for free. Wow. So it's a 1080p, high fidelity microphone. Okay. The anti-glare. How about the Rapoo C280? Um, they have a website? Rapoo. Okay. Ooh, archives. A webcam. So let's search Rapoo C280. What are we looking for? Of course, the Rapoo C280. Sorry, query did not return. Oh, webcams. Let's go to webcams. So you mean Rapoo C280 has already been um, removed from their website? It's not been sold anymore? Let's go to Full HD 1080p. Wow. So Rapoo C280 now. Okay, so the A4. Let's go back to A4Tech. Yeah, it looks like it has a swivel on it, and good thing everything is working. I'm not quite sure what is the reason why the owner thought maybe he did an upgrade, but he could have had given it to someone else who can use this, or should have donated it to school or anywhere instead of throwing it in the garbage bin. Okay, so let's close this, and that's A4Tech FHD 1080p, not cam, okay, not dash cam. Okay, so this is A4Tech. Let's go. Do they have a shopping mall? Okay, So this is way much cheaper than the Rapoo C280. The Rapoo C280 costs 1,359 pesos, and this one is it's a webcam 2K 1440p live broadcast webcam with microphone for laptop PC. Okay, so this is the description. It's a Rapoo C280. It's a 1440p FHD webcam. It's an autofocus FHD 85 wide angle. Yeah, I noticed that the angle compared to the let's go back to um, let's go back. This one, this scene. Okay, and as you will notice, this is the Rapoo C280, and you will notice the wide angle that I have on my screen right now. And mind you, the position of both webcam is the same. Well, actually, since I am sitting a little bit angled, and the monitor is also a bit angled, and the position of Rapoo C280 is in the farthest right hand corner, meaning it's a little bit farther than the Rapoo C280, but the video shoots way much closer for some reason. So this is the Rapoo C280. I prefer how the video of Rapoo C280, and also the audio. As you will notice, the audio of Rapoo C280 has a little bit of noise suppression, but not that much. Oh shoot, it's recording. Man, sorry about this, guys. Should have turned this off. Okay, so this is the Rapoo C280, and as you will notice, the angle here is way much wider, or the view here is way much wider compared to the A4Tech. Because the A4Tech, although the webcam is a little bit adjusted backwards because the monitor that I am looking at right now is slightly angled, and the right hand corner of the monitor is slightly angled backward, and the position of the camera of the A4Tech is slightly further away from me, but the angle or the shot that you can see right now is closer compared to the Rapoo C280. So this one's way much farther. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, it's far. This is far shot coming from, but the camera is near. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I prefer Rapoo C280. And the audio of Rapoo C280, as you may hear, it has a little bit of noise suppression compared to the A4Tech. You can hear some whistling sound coming from the fan. Compared to the Rapoo C280, it's way much deeper. I'm not quite sure how do you call it. It's way much deeper. But in any case, let's go back to our website, the desktop. Okay, so let me turn back on my camera, my microphone, and I love this microphone because all the noise out behind me, around me, cannot be heard through this microphone. And this one is an ultra cheap wireless camera, a wireless microphone. I'll leave a link in the description box. So let's go back to here. Let's go back here. So it says premium HD glass lens. Yes, it's nice. So most of this description is true. So I'm not able to get 1440p for a video resolution using OBS. I'm not quite sure if I can use it if I can achieve 1440p in Windows. For those Windows user who has the Rapoo C280, please leave a comment in the description box, or leave a comment in the comment section if you were able to attain or achieve 1440p on your Rapoo C280. But in my case, no, I was not able to get 1440p. Now let's go to A4Tech. And this is 1080p Full HD compact design. Yeah, I love the design. This design looks like an old Mac camera. Okay, so let's go in specification. It says the resolution is 1080p, 1920 by 1080 pixels. The lens is Full HD. Viewing is 70 degrees. Fixed focus, 60 centimeter and beyond. Just a single digital camera, a microphone, sorry. It's a USB 2.0, so it's today's standards. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but to me, it's okay. It's usable. So it's working properly in macOS 10.6 or later. Linux OS, what I'm using right now is a Linux Mint 22.1, Chrome OS, Android B6 and compatible with social and video calling software of the above system. So this is compatible with Windows 7, 8, 8.110 or later. And it got a 4.9 out of 5 star rating from the buyers. Okay. How about the Rapoo C280? How many stars do you get? It's also the same, 4.9 out of 5. Okay. So what else? What else is the difference we can compare to both of this camera? Okay. So let's go
Back here. Let me just use.
Okay, let me just use the A4Tech for my for this video for the meantime. Okay, so there you have it. You have seen the difference between the Rapoo C280 and the A4Tech FHD 1080p. Um, I've tackled the video resolution and also the effects of using it in a low light situation. What else? You heard how their microphone sounds like. Okay, you can compare it. I've been switching back and forth from Rapoo C280 to A4Tech, and this actually video that you're watching right now, this is being captured by the A4Tech, and the audio is not from the A4Tech microphone, but from this. This is my trusty wireless cheap wireless microphone. Okay, and this video I did not add any filter or any noise noise filtering or whatnot, but what you see here is the same video perhaps that you would get if you're planning to buy Rapoo C280 or an A4Tech A4Tech FHD 1080p camera. But in my honest opinion, if you're not using Linux operating system, go with the Rapoo C280. But if you're using Linux like mine, if you're using Linux Mint 22.1, I would suggest for you to get the A4Tech. But still up to you. Still up to you because you have seen how both camera work depending on the situation that I have tried earlier. So it's up to you if you prefer to use the microphone. You have heard as well. And by the way, this is not a paid advertisement by Rapoo C280 nor the A4Tech, considering that the A4Tech was, I got it for literally free from garbage bin. Okay, and just in case you're interested, I will leave the link in the description box of both this webcam that I tried today. Okay, so there you have it. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you will be given and also don't forget to hit the bell icon so that if there's a new video that I issued or I posted, you will be notified. Okay, so there you go. See you all in my next video.